Coinbase stock is absolutely ripping after Bitcoin and the stock market have been on a rally. And also the Q4 earnings of Coinbase stock got released. And guys, things are looking extremely bullish. Just take a look at the chart. Right now, Coinbase is up almost 16% on the day. Absolutely ridiculous. We know that, just a couple months ago in December, it had pumped up to around $180 here, and then it came down. We had a little correction, and now we are above the local high, and we are now making new local highs. And I've been talking about this for a while, but, we know that the Coinbase stock, initially IPO'd, and it came out, trading around $450 back at, the first run-up Bitcoin had in 2021. And since then, it had kind of been down only. I've been talking about this stock for since in the bear market in 2022 at the lows. I was buying, I was talking about it. So I'm not just riding this hype. I've been talking about Coinbase for quite a while now. And I believe this is going to be a hockey stick chart, meaning, it comes down like this, and then it's going to go, in my opinion, up like that. And I think this thing is going to $1,000 plus in the bull market, in my opinion. I think this thing's going to do very well. But let's get into some of the recent news, which is making Coinbase stock super bullish. So take a look at this. Their 2023 total revenue was $3.1 billion. Their 2023 adjusted EBITDA was $964 million. I'm not sure if I said that completely correct. Anyways, 2023 net income, $95 million. USD resources, $5.7 billion. Q4. So here's where things get interesting. In Q4 of 2023, their total revenue went up $954 million, up 41%. Not up $954 million. It was $954 million, which is up 41% quarter over quarter. Their EBITDA went up 69%, $305 million, and their Q4 net income was $273 million. Now, on this, tweet and on this graphic right here, they basically give you guys what I'm going to talk about. It's a pretty, in my opinion, this is the best risk reward play in the market. I think it's going to do very good. Of course, and let's talk about why real quick. I've talked about this for quite a while, but it's the second largest exchange in the world, largest in the US. They have a L2 called Base, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. But as you can see, our L2 network was one of the largest and fastest growing ecosystems launched since 2020. $600 million plus assets on Base platform. Also, 8 of 11 SEC-approved spot Bitcoin ETFs partnered with Coinbase, and that includes BlackRock and Fidelity. And also, if an Ethereum spot ETF gets approved, do you know who's going to be having custody of that? Coinbase. Very, very, in my opinion, it's a great play. Also, they have ties with Circle. Take a look at this. Updated arrangement with Circle to expand the utility of USDC. USDC is the second largest stablecoin in all of crypto, and Coinbase has their hands in that. So not only are they the second largest exchange in the world, they have a layer 2 called Base, which is doing extremely well. They hold BlackRock's Bitcoin and soon their Ethereum. They also have a stake in USDC. And we can keep going on and on and on. Take a look at this. One third of top 100 hedge funds by AUM are on Coinbase as of Q4 23. 100 plus institutions onboarded to Coinbase International Exchange. This is like a banger play. And take a look at this. CNBC put out this article. Coinbase shares surge after posting first quarterly profit in 2 years. Let's take a look at this, article real quick. Coinbase, the largest U.S. venue for buying and selling cryptocurrencies, said net income totaled $273 million in the fourth quarter. This is the first time the company has reported positive net income since fourth quarter of 2021. Coinbase said Thursday that its net revenue was $905 million in the fourth quarter of 2023, up nearly 50% from $605 million in the same period of the previous years. And now let's take a look at, what's going on with the stock. Let's go to, let's see how much cash they got currently. So currently they have $5.5 billion. And, I talked about this a little while, and this has kind of, been phased out of the conversation. But just a couple months ago, it was kind of like, having cash on hand was good because there could be, a recession or whatever. Obviously, my theory has been and is still that they're not going to let a major recession happen, because why would Joe Biden want to come into election with everyone hating him? He's going to do everything he can to make things pump leading into the election, in my opinion, because he wants people to like him. It's not that difficult of a concept to understand. But, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at their net assets. Their net assets are $5.92 billion. Let's look at their PE ratio. It's obviously a little bit down right now. But now let's take a look at their earnings. So their earnings, this is where things are very interesting. Take a look at this, man. It is just this is a, a good looking chart and everything. And as you can see, it was down a bit on the year, but Q4 looking very, very good. Once again, this is a hockey stick chart. So, things were high up here and then they came down low. Of course, we had a bear market where all the crypto stocks got, dinged very badly. But now there's a big turnaround. And when there's a big turnaround, this thing is going to pump. And obviously, as it says here, it is the first time since 2021 a positive net income has been reported. So this is, a big turnaround for the stock. I still feel that it's very, very undervalued at this price point, but we'll see what happens. I think I'm going to be proven correct once again. But let's take a look at based on DeFi Llama. As you can see here, the TVL is $416.43 million. It's looking very, very good. There's continued growth on this. I'm extremely bullish on Base. I think it is a very great platform. I actually use it myself and super bullish. And then take a look at this. BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF holdings near 110K Bitcoin. Guys, these spot Bitcoin ETFs, we are seeing major inflows. And guess who's holding BlackRock's Bitcoin? It's Coinbase. I think in hindsight, everybody is going to realize that this is just such a banger. It's a no-brainer, in my opinion. And I do think Coinbase will win their battle against the SEC and everything, which will, make it even more bullish for the stock. As I said before, I think this thing's going to $1,000 plus in the middle of the bull market. It's going to be a huge, huge winner. I mean, just take a look at this. Back in 2021, when it launched, it was trading at $430. And I think this bull run is going to be bigger than any single bull run we've ever seen. We have BlackRock in the game. We got institutions in the game. We got more money printed than ever. We got, interest rates, I believe, are going to be lowered. Maybe not to zero, but I think they will be significantly lower. We have the presidential election. We got Bitcoin doing well. There's so many bullish factors this year. And Coinbase has its hands in literally everything. So, yeah, guys, I just want to make a quick update video on Coinbase stock, just touching on it again. And I think this is just something that if you don't have in your portfolio, you're missing out. Of course, you're not going to make insane returns, but this is a good risk-reward conservative play in my opinion. But yeah, guys, that's all I got for today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to go follow me on Twitter and everything. And yeah, thank you for watching.